In a world of 2 points of clarity, so far apart, yet so close, two lovers danced with aching hearts. They moved in unison to a song so sweet, their love, a dance that could never meet. One from the light, the other from the dark, their love was unseen, a love so stark. But they could see each other, so could others, across the divide, and their love grew stronger with each passing tide. They sang to each other a song of their own, a melody that echoed, a love that had grown. Their voices intertwined in a dance so pure, a love that could never be, but would always endure. Their dance was a story of love and of promises, a tale of two hearts that could never be the same, but would remain the same. So they danced on to a tune so true, a love that was ethereal, a love that was anew. So they danced and they sang to a love so strong, a dance that would last forever long. And though they could never be together as one, their love would endure until time and space themselves became unearthed.
I love you most, one whispered, with a sigh.
I love you more though, the other replied.
And so they danced, to a love so pure, a dance that would last, forevermore. In the still of the night, under the starry sky.
Two lovers dance in each other's eyes, their worlds apart, yet they feel so close, their love a flame that forever glows.
He's from the land of the rising sun.
She's from the west where the day is done.
But they see each other in their dreams. And their love, oh how it gleams.
They move to the rhythm of the night.
Their bodies entwined, their hearts alight.
Their love a dance that never ends.
A symphony that forever blends.
They sing their songs, their echoes true, a love that's pure, a love that's new, a love that is gone, a love that's renewed, a love that is gone, a love that is new, a love that is renewed. Their voices rise, their hearts beat fast, a love that's meant to forever last.
I love you forever, he whispers low. I love you more forevermore, she replies with a glow. Their love a dance, a song so sweet, a love that's meant to forever keep.
In the still of the night, under the starry sky, two lovers dance, their hearts alight, their worlds apart, yet they feel so close, their love a flame that forever glows.
They know they can never be together, but their love will last forever and ever. A dance between two worlds that never connect, but a love that forever will reflect.
They dance and they sway, to the music of their hearts, a love that's star-crossed, but never falls apart. Their eyes meet and they smile, as they twirl around, their love a dance, that knows no bounds. In the still of the night, they hold each other tight, their love a flame, that burns so bright. They know they can never be, but that never mattered to them, their love a dance, that they will always share. They sing their songs, their echoes true, a love that's pure, a love that's new, their voices rise, their hearts beat fast, a love that's meant to forever last. I love you, he whispers low. I love you more though, she replies with a glow. Their love a dance, a song so sweet, a love that's meant to forever keep. And so they dance in the light of the moon, their love a dance that will never be too soon. For they know that their love is a dance that will last, a love that's meant to forever surpass. In the still of the night, they dance and they sway, their love a dance that will never fade away. For they know that their love is a dance that will endure, a love that's meant to forever be pure.
They dance through the pain, they dance through the tears. Their love a dance that conquers all fears. They dance through the doubts, they dance through the fire. They dance underwater, being on fire to be frozen, being frozen to be on fire. Their love a dance that was a supernova, a black hole, an event horizon, two stars, two moons, two dimensions, two hearts, uniquely made into a universe. Their love is a dance that knows no end, a love that's meant to forever transcend. They dance through the years, they dance through the strife. Their love a dance, that's the essence and fabric of their own realities and of their own star-crossed lives. For their love is a dance that will never die, a love that's meant to forever fly. And though their dance may end, their love will remain, a love that's meant to forever sustain, life abstained, a love that's never in vain. Their love is a dance that's pure and true, a love that's meant to forever renew. They dance through the joy, they dance through the pain. Their love a dance between 2 points of clarity. Their love is a dance that's full of grace, a love that's meant to forever embrace. They dance through the ups, they dance through the downs. Their love a dance that's never bound. Their love is a dance that's free and wild, a love that's meant to be forever, letting their hearts remain full of love. Untethered, but tethered, they dance through the sun, they dance through the rain. Their love a dance that's never in vain. Their love is a dance that's strong and bold, a love that's meant to forever unfold. They dance through the night, they dance through the day. Their love a dance that's never astray. For their dance is love that's meant to be, a love that's meant to forever see. And though their dance may end, their love will never fade, a love that's meant to forever cascade.
The two star-crossed lovers dance in a vast field. Their love a dance that's never concealed. Above them, an electrical lightning storm rages. But their love is a dance that forever engages. They twirl and spin, their bodies in sync. Their love a dance that's never on the brink. The lightning strikes, illuminating the night. But their love is a dance that's forever in sight. The thunder roars, shaking the ground. But their love is a dance that's forever profound. They move with grace, their hearts beating as one. Their love a dance that's never undone. The rain pours down, soaking their clothes. But their love is a dance that forever glows. They hold each other close, their eyes locked in a gaze. Their love a dance that's never a phase. For their love is a dance that's meant to be, a love that's meant to forever see. And though the storm may rage, their love never will fade. The wind picks up, blowing their hair, one golden, one dark brown. Both intrinsic with the darkness and flashes of light. But their love is a dance that's always there. They move with the rhythm of the storm. Their love a dance that's forever warm. The lightning strikes again, illuminating their faces. Their love a dance that's never in stasis. They spin and twirl, lost in their love. Their love a dance, full of eclipses and sunrises to never set, full of moonrises that never set in between. The storm begins to calm, the lightning fades away. But their love is a dance that's forever here to stay. They hold each other close, their hearts beating as one, speaking a language only they know together. Their love a dance that's never undone. The two hearts, sustained by each other, though someday, maybe, to part ways.
As the storm passes, the sun begins to rise. Their love a dance that's forever in the skies. They kiss under the morning light. Their love a dance that's forever bright. For their love is a dance that's meant to be, a love that's meant to forever see. And though the storm may pass, their love will never fade. The two lovers stand in the field of tall grass. Under the turquoise moonlight, their love will last. Their eyes meet, and they know it's true. Their love is a dance that's meant for two. They take each other's hand and start to sway. Their love a dance that's meant to play. The grass rustles beneath their feet. Their love a dance that's forever sweet. They spin and twirl, lost in the night. Their love a dance that's forever bright. The stars above twinkle in the sky. Their love a dance that's forever high. The moon shines down, casting a glow. Their love a dance that's forever in flow. They move together in perfect harmony. Their love a dance that's forever meant to be. As the night wears on, they dance and sway. Their love a dance that's forever here to stay. The world around them fades away. Their love a dance that's forever meant to play. For their love is a dance that's meant to last, a love that's meant to forever cast. And though the night may end, their love will never fade.
The star-crossed lovers continue to dance. Their love a flame that's meant to enhance. The world around them fades away. As they move together, in perfect sway. Their love is star-crossed, but they don't care. For in each other's arms, they find solace and air. They know their love is pure and true. And nothing can stop them, not even the hue. The moon shines down, illuminating their faces. As they dance under the stars, in different places. Their love is strong, and it will endure. They dance until the dawn breaks. Their love a dance that's meant to take. They hold each other tight, not wanting to let go. Their love a dance that's meant to grow. As the sun rises, they know they must part. Their love a dance that's meant to start. For their love is a journey that's meant to be. A journey that's meant to set them both free. They kiss goodbye and go their separate ways. Their love a dance that's meant to blaze. For their love is a fire that's meant to ignite. A fire that's meant to shine bright. And though they may be apart, their love will never die. For their love is a dance that's meant to fly. A dance that's meant to soar and reach the sky. A dance that's meant to forever multiply. They part ways, for a time being, knowing they must be star-crossed.
Years pass by, but their love remains. A love that's pure and never wanes. They think of each other every day and hope that they'll find a way to be together, to dance once more, to feel the love that they adore. But fate has other plans in store. and their love is tested, like never before. They meet again, after all these years. Their love still strong, despite the tears. And they must part, like a pair of doves. Their hearts are heavy, but they know that their love will continue to grow. For love is a dance that's meant to last. A dance that's meant to heal the past. They live their lives, but never forget the love that they shared, and the dance they met. And though they may never be together again, their love will always remain. For their love is a dance that's meant to inspire. A dance that's meant to take them higher. A dance that's meant to bring them joy. A dance that's meant to never destroy. And so, they continue to dance. Their love a flame that's meant to enhance. For their love is a dance that's meant to be. A dance that's meant to set them free. Their love still strong, never too cold, never too warm. They look back on their lives with pride, in absolute simplicity, adoring, knowing that their love never died. They remember the dance that brought them together, and how it changed their lives forever. They smile at each other, holding hands, knowing that their love still stands. A love that's been there all along. They close their eyes, and they dance once more, feeling the love that they adore. Their dance is slow, but their hearts beat fast, as they remember the love that will always last. They know they must be star-crossed, but their love will never have a doubt. For their love is a dance that's meant to endure. A dance that's meant to be pure. A dance that's meant to bring them peace. A dance that's meant to never cease. And so, they dance until the end. Their love a flame that will never bend, though to be mended, will always be bright forevermore. For their love is a dance that's meant to be. A dance that's meant to set them free. As they dance, they feel a sudden change. The world around them starts to rearrange. The darkness fades, and the trees appear. Electricity crackles, and the sky is clear. The trees are alive, with a power so strong. Their branches reach up, and their leaves sing a song. The lovers are amazed by this wondrous sight, and they dance together, under the tree's light.
The electricity flows through the lovers' hearts. Their love now a force that never departs. The trees are powered by their love so true, and the city comes alive with a bright, shining hue. The creatures that once roamed in the darkness of night are now kept at bay by the tree's powerful light. The lovers are safe in this new world they've found. Their love and the trees, the only things around. They build a home in the heart of the city. Their love and the trees, the only things pretty. They dance every night under the tree's light. Their love and the trees, a beautiful sight. The city thrives with the lovers' love and care. The trees provide power, the city's air, the oxygen for, and as well the very fabric of life. The lovers are happy in this world they've made. Their love and the trees, never to fade. For their love is a dance that's meant to create a world of wonder and a new fate. A world where love and nature unite. A world where darkness is turned to light. The lightning streaking from the trees into the sky, frightening the zealot creatures away. And so, they dance under the trees. Their love and the trees, a beautiful breeze, made from all the zapping air. For their love is a dance that's meant to be. A dance that's meant to set them free. As the lovers dance, they feel the energy of the trees that surround them, so mighty and free. Their love and the trees, now intertwined. A force so powerful, it's hard to define. The trees are now a forest, so vast and grand, growing into the ruins and temples and dried up lake. Electricity crackles as they reach towards the land. Their leaves glow bright with a vibrant light, and the lovers dance under the tree's might. The forest is alive with a power so strong. Its energy flows all day and night long. The creatures that once roamed in the darkness of night are now kept at bay by the tree's powerful light. The lovers are safe in this new world they've found. Their love and the trees, the only things around. They dance every night under the tree's glow. Their love and the trees, the only things they know. The forest is their home, where they can be free. Together forever, just the two of them, you see. The trees provide power to keep the darkness at bay. And the lovers dance under the tree's bright display. The ruins and in ruined temples, the ashes that was all around, the soil and dirt without vegetation or moisture, the food and water they pursue very scarcely found. But in this new world, they've created together. Their love and the trees of electricity in a form of oak wood infused with alien-like metal infused with their unyielding will to live and love and hold each other, will last forever. This forest of electricity is now their domain. A place of wonder, where they'll always remain. The lightning that shoots into the sky is a symbol of their love that will never die. And so, the lovers dance on and on. Their love in the trees, forever strong. For their love is a dance that's meant to be. A dance that's meant to set them free.
All the while they dance together. The trees grow stronger. The lightning streaking into the sky from the trees eventually once in a while becomes multicolored. Their love is a beacon for all to see. And as they dance, the trees grow tall. Very, very few, actually more than 100 feet tall. The lovers' love, and the trees' power, are now a symbol of hope, and among all that is no longer, like water and food, anything organic that lives save just the two lovers. For in this world, where darkness once reigned, love and nature have forever remained. And ghosts started to appear, of many kinds of shapes, some odd, some quite strange altogether, but none to harm, just happy to be in an actual peaceful dimension, timid and wary of where they once were, but grew to like the two dancers, and would begin to shimmer under the lightning flashes, and would mainly roam the former graveyards within the temples dedicated to the dead of the world that once was where the two lovers' world before it was what it was. And so, the lovers' dance goes on. Their love in the trees, forever strong. For their love is a dance that's meant to be. A dance that's meant to set them free. As the lovers dance, the trees hum a tune. A melody sounding alien but full of soulful tunes of a home the lovers knew in their hearts so well. The lovers had replicated a sound that was from somewhere they knew a long time ago. The hum echoed through the dunes and the forests, bringing them more joy in this world they had created. The stars had reappeared, constellations they knew as well, so bright, and the sight of the two galaxies that were so far away, for their home was thrown out of orbit with their star, and the two other planets that was in their solar system eons ago, the sky so dark before, now along with their created forest, and the stars, the sky full of darkness now turned into a sky of flashes of lightning and the stars themselves. So the lovers continued to dance, and explore everything within these places, the ruins and dunes and graveyards full of shimmering ghosts, even began to explore the caverns within the temples once again, some filled with the brightest shimmering ghosts on and on and on and on. Their love is pure, like the light of the trees. It shines bright and true, for all to see. The world around them is filled with wonder. As they dance on, with love as their thunder. The trees of electricity, so tall and so bright, are a symbol of hope, in the darkest of night. The lovers dance on, with grace and with ease. As the trees light up, the world with their flow of wind created with the zapping air. Their love is a beacon, in a world so dark. A light that shines, like a beautiful spark. The trees of electricity, and the lovers dance, are a symbol of love, and a second chance. For in this world of light, they found each other. And their love is a bond, that will never wither. As they dance on, under the trees' bright light, their love shines on, forever bright. So let the trees of electricity light up the night, and let the lovers dance with all their might. For their love is a dance that's meant to be, a dance that's meant to set them free.
As the lovers continue to dance, the trees of electricity slowly begin to transform into normal trees. However, something strange happens. The leaves of the trees are made of a glowing mantle that falls gently to the ground. But as soon as they touch the earth, they are replenished, almost as if they are being regenerated. The lovers are amazed by this phenomenon, and they reach out to touch the leaves. To their surprise, the red-orange mantle is not hot, but comfortably warm, like a soft blanket on a cold winter night. They look up at the sky, and though it is still dark, they feel a sense of peace and tranquility that they have never experienced before. The other form of world they were in was full of electricity and energy, while this one quite peaceful of all things, and a feeling of so much comfort that which those two words being the reigning words within this new realm they are in. The former temples and ruins and grave sites have turned into a desolate city under the new wonderful trees. They notice that the evil creatures that once roamed the skies, in ruins and temples and especially grave sites that the lightning trees frightened away, had now turned into strange dog-like purplish creatures, with 4 legs but 2 strange arms, that had 4-fingered hands, and their eyes glowed a brilliant green. They were not timid, instead came to meet the two lovers, almost like to welcome them into this realm. They seemed almost subservient to them, but had their own will. After they seemed to welcome them into this world, they ran off into the forest. The city is now quiet, and the only sound they hear is the gentle rustling of the leaves as they fall and regenerate. The lovers continue their dance, their movements now more fluid and graceful than ever before. They feel as if they are part of these new trees. They had a connectedness to them, for they created the trees of electricity. Now these trees have morphed from them into these ones, with no direct influence on them at all, to the glowing mantle that falls around them. They dance on, lost in their own world of love and wonder. The lovers smile at each other, knowing that their love has brought about this transformation. They dance on, under the glowing trees, their hearts filled with joy and hope for the future. They know that as long as they are together, they can overcome any obstacle, and create a world of beauty and love. As the lovers continue to dance under the glowing trees, they feel a sense of peace and contentment that they had never experienced before. The world around them is still and quiet, except for the gentle rustling of the leaves as they fall and regenerate. And the dog-like creatures that run wild, always able to notice them with the glowing green eyes that were fairly bright. They find that the ruins and temples and grave sites had morphed into some strange, almost alien-like structures, buildings of cement and such all around, dwellings above ground as well, some grave sites too, roads so close to the buildings, and actual rivers too, and some were in the sky. They explore the desolate city, walking hand in hand, marveling at the beauty of the glowing trees. They discover hidden corners and forgotten alleys, and they feel as if they are the only two people in the world. As they dance, they notice that the city around them is slowly coming back to life. The buildings that were once in ruins are now being rebuilt, and the streets are being cleaned up. The lovers smile at each other, knowing that their love has brought about this transformation. They continue to dance, lost in their own world of love and wonder. They feel as if they are part of the trees, connected to the glowing mantle that falls around them. They feel as if their two hearts are the blood that fills these trees with the warmth and energy, a symbiosis of some kind. They dance on, their hearts filled with joy and hope for the future.
As the night wears on, the lovers grow tired. They lie down on the soft grass under the trees, looking up at the sky. The constellations and two galaxies still above them, and two of the three neighbor planets Esselray and Sophalor were able to see, and they feel as if they are floating in space. They fall asleep, wrapped in each other's arms, under the glowing trees. They dream of a world filled with love and beauty, where anything is possible. And when they wake up, they know that they will continue to dance, to explore, and to love, in this new realm they have created. Days turn into weeks, and weeks turn into months, but the lovers remain in their magical world, dancing under the glowing trees and exploring the city they have created. They have everything they need, each other's love and souls and hearts, and the beauty of the world they have created. As they dance under the glowing trees, they feel a sense of connection to the universe. They know that they are not alone, that there is something greater than themselves at work in the world. They feel a sense of purpose and meaning, knowing that their love has created something beautiful and lasting. They dance under the stars, feeling as if they are part of the universe. They know that their love has created a world of beauty and wonder, and they are grateful for the opportunity to share it with each other. As they dance, they see a shooting star streak across the sky. They make a wish, knowing that anything is possible in this magical world that they have created. They know that their love will continue to grow and thrive, and that they will continue to dance, to explore, and to love, in this world of infinite possibility. The lovers continue to dance and explore their world, always discovering new wonders and experiencing new joys. They watch as the city they have created grows and thrives, and they feel a sense of pride and satisfaction knowing that their love has brought about this transformation. As time passes, the world around them changes realms a lot, but the lovers remain the same. They continue to dance under the glowing trees, their bodies moving in perfect harmony. Through it all, the lovers remain together, their love growing stronger with each passing day. They know that they are meant to be together, that their love is eternal and unbreakable. And so they dance on, under the glowing trees, lost in their own world of love and wonder. They know that they will never grow old or die, that they will continue to dance and explore their world for all eternity. And as they dance, they feel a sense of joy and contentment that they have never known before. They know that they are truly blessed to have found each other, to have created this magical world together. And so they dance on, under the glowing trees, their love shining bright like the stars above. For in this world of love and magic, There are no others except the two lovers, together and whole, designed to set them free. The lovers continue their journey, as the realm changes, and soon they come across a park that looks like a winter wonderland. The park is filled with small streams that look like tiny rivers, with bridges over the streams and streetlights with a brilliant orange light. The lovers are enchanted by the beauty of the park and decide to explore it. They walk along the winding paths, their footsteps crunching in the snow. They cross over the bridges, looking down at the streams below, and marvel at the way the light from the streetlights reflects off the water. As they walk, they come across a bench overlooking one of the streams. They sit down together, their bodies close, and watch as the snow falls gently around them. They talk and laugh, lost in the magic they are and in each other. The lovers continue their exploration of the park, discovering hidden corners and secret paths. They walk hand in hand, their breaths visible in the cold air, and feel the warmth of their love radiating between them. As they walk, they come across a small hill covered in snow. When they get to the top, they look out over the park, taking in the beauty of the snow-covered landscape. The lovers stay on the hill for a while, enjoying the peacefulness of the moment. They talk about their hopes and dreams, their designs and stars they wish to chart, and share their deepest thoughts with each other. As the night wears on, they know that the memories of their magical night will stay with them forever, and they will always have the park of small streams to return to in their hearts. The realm changes to summer as the lovers make their way towards the park of small streams. They can hear the gentle sound of water flowing over rocks. They walk hand in hand, their hearts filled with anticipation. As they enter the park, they are greeted by the sight of small streams that look like tiny rivers, with bridges over the streams and streetlights with a brilliant orange light. The park is alive with the sound of crickets and the rustling of leaves in the gentle breeze. The lovers explore the park, walking over the bridges and stopping to admire the streams. They sit on the benches overlooking the streams, their arms around each other, watching the water flow by. The warm summer night envelops them, and they feel the heat of their love radiating between them. They talk and laugh, lost in the magic of the moment. As they walk deeper into the park, they come across a small waterfall, its water cascading down over the rocks. The lovers stand in awe, watching the water flow over the rocks and into the stream below. As the night wears on, the lovers continue to explore the park, taking in the beauty of the small streams and the bridges that cross them. They hold each other close, their love growing stronger with each passing moment. As they leave the park, the lovers know that their night in the park of small streams will be a memory that they will cherish forever. They walk hand in hand, their hearts full of love and happiness, ready to face whatever the future may bring. They continue to walk along the streams glistening under the moonlight, and the sound of water flowing was soothing to their ears. They found a bench and sat down, enjoying the cool breeze that blew through the park. They sat there for a while, watching the streams and talking about their day. They talked about their hopes and dreams, their designs and the stars they charted, and how they wanted to spend the rest of their lives together. As they sat there, they noticed the stars in the sky were still the same constellation since one of the first realm changes, and the lovers felt a sense of awe and wonder. They talked about the universe and how vast it was, and how they were just a small part of it. The lovers sat on the bench for hours, lost in their thoughts and feelings. They talked about their past, present, and future, and how they wanted to make the most of every moment they had together. As they walked, they held hands, feeling the warmth and love between them. They knew that they had shared a special moment that night, one that they would always remember. As the weeks went by, the lovers continued to visit the park and sit on the bench by the streams. They talked about their future plans and how they wanted to spend the rest of their lives together. But as time passed, they realized that their love was not meant to be. They were from different worlds.
Despite their love for each other, they knew that they could not be together. They decided that they must remain star-crossed lovers, forever separated by the divide between the living and the dead. One night, they went back to the bench by the streams. They knew that it would be their last time together. They held hands, tears streaming down their faces, as they talked about their love and how much they would miss each other. They knew that they had to say goodbye, but they didn't want to. They wanted to stay together forever, but they knew that it was impossible. As they said their final goodbyes, the man promised the woman that he would never forget her and that he would always love her. The woman promised the man that she would wait for him in the afterlife, where they could be together forever. The man left the park, feeling empty and alone. He knew that he would never forget the woman he loved, but he also knew that he had to move on with his life. The woman returned to the realm of the dead, feeling sad but also hopeful. She knew that she would see the man again in the afterlife, where they could be together forever. As time passed, the man went on to live a full life. He traveled the world, met new people, and had new experiences. But he never forgot the woman he loved, and he always carried her memory with him. The woman waited patiently in the afterlife, watching as the man lived his life. She knew that their love was eternal and that they would be together again someday. Finally, the day came when the man passed away and joined the woman in the afterlife. They were reunited, and their love was stronger than ever. They spent eternity together, exploring the afterlife and enjoying each other's company. They knew that they had found true love, and that nothing could ever separate them again.
As they sat on a bench by a stream in the afterlife, they looked out at the beauty around them and smiled. They knew that they had found their forever home, and that they would spend eternity together in love and happiness. For the man's dance in and with life was never alone. He danced with his lover, a ghost, but always there. She looked after him, both grateful for all the other ghosts they met, and the ones that looked after him.
Always the two dancing, between 2 points of view from each other, and one window, 2 hearts, beating in the flesh and blood of the man, and the other ethereal. The two danced, and sang to each other too. The emotions conveyed, the love they shared and brought to all the realms they went to. Speaking so many words to each other in instances in time. Always the two lovers speaking to each other. So much words and music and songs and dancing in ethereal moments. Sometimes the woman asking the man if he could see her, walking beside him along the realms. The two lovers conveying to each other simply saying, I love you.
I love you more though.
I love you.
I love you more though.
I love you.
Love, the force that binds us all. In a world that shatters like glass. Into dimensions and realities that seem to never last. But in the heart of every being, there lies a love that sustains. A force that transcends. A way to dance in the rain that looks like shining multicolored lights. It's the love that connects us. In a web of infinite grace. A love that knows no limits. And cannot be replaced. It's the love that makes us human. And gives us wings to fly. A love that lifts us higher. And helps us touch the sky. It's the love that heals our wounds. And mends our broken hearts. A love that guides us through the dark. And never lets us fall apart. And beats within every heart. So let us cherish this love. That binds us all as one. And let it guide us through the chaos. Until our journey is done. It's the love that connects us. In a web of infinite grace. A love that knows no limits. And cannot be replaced. It's the love that makes us human. And gives us wings to fly. A love that lifts us higher. And helps us touch the sky. It's the love that heals our wounds. And mends our broken hearts. A love that guides us through the dark. And never lets us fall apart. It's the love that brings us together. In a world that's torn apart. A love that unites us all. And beats within every heart. For in the end, it's love that matters. And love that will remain. A force that transcends all boundaries. And will forever sustain. Each paragraph speaks of the power of love. In a world that's full of chaos and strife. A force that unites us all. And gives us hope in the darkest of life. The first speaks of the fragility of our world. And how it shatters like glass. But love is the force that endures. And binds us together in a vast array of shared experiences. The second speaks of the infinite grace of love. And how it connects us all. It knows no limits or boundaries. And cannot be replaced. The third speaks of the power of love. To make us human and give us wings to fly. It lifts us higher and helps us touch the sky. And makes us feel like we can never die. The fourth speaks of the healing power of love. To mend our broken hearts and guide us through the dark. It never lets us fall apart. And gives us strength to make a new start. The fifth speaks of the unifying power of love. To bring us together in a world that's torn apart. It unites us all and beats within every heart, and gives us hope for a brand new start. The final paragraph speaks of the enduring power of love, and how it will always remain. A force that transcends all things, and is with the very fabric of reality whether unseen or seen, and will forever sustain. So let us cherish this power of love, and let it guide us through the chaos of life. For in the end, it's love that matters, and love that will forever thrive. Within one being, there are 8 beings that move in unison, like a symphony. Each one unique, yet together they bring a harmony that's pure and full of beauty. The first is the mind, the seat of thought, that thinks and reasons, and dreams a lot. It's the source of ideas, and creativity, and the place where we find our identity. The second is the heart, the seat of emotion, that feels and loves, and sets in motion the passions and desires that drive us on, and the empathy that makes us strong. The third is the soul, the seat of spirit, that connects us to the divine, and makes us merit the wisdom and insight that come from within, that are the lenses to truly see through. The fourth is the body, the seat of action, that moves and works, and gives us traction. It's the vessel that carries us through life, and the instrument that helps us thrive. The fifth is the breath, the seat of life, that sustains us all, and helps us survive. It's the rhythm that keeps us in sync, and the energy that helps us think. Oxygen, an abbreviation as well, for many things, life itself, unsustainable without atoms, the oxygen of reality itself. The sixth is the voice, the seat of expression, that speaks and sings, and makes a connection. It's the sound that echoes through the ages, and the language that unites all sages. The seventh is the will, the seat of power, that drives us forward, and helps us tower. It's the force that makes us persevere, and the determination that conquers fear. The eighth is the consciousness, the seat of awareness, that observes and perceives, and brings us fairness. It's the light that shines within us all, and the source of our being, both big and small. These 8 beings, within one being, move in unison, like a symphony, each one a cascade of their own points of origin, yet together they bring a song, it seems. So let us honor these 8 beings, and strive to keep them in balance and harmony. For within us lies a universe of wonder, and a potential for greatness that's truly extraordinary. Just as a symphony is made up of different instruments, each with its own sound and tone, so too, within us, there are different beings, each with its own purpose and role to own. And just as a symphony requires each instrument to play its part in order to create a beautiful melody, so too, within us, each being must be in balance for us to live a life that's full of harmony. The mind is like the conductor of the symphony, guiding and directing each being in its place. It's the source of our thoughts and ideas, and the place where we find our grace. The heart is like the strings of the symphony, full of emotion and feeling. It's the source of our love and compassion, and the place where we find our healing. The soul is like the wind instruments of the symphony, connecting us to the divine. It's the source of our wisdom and insight, and the place where we find our shrine. The body is like the percussion of the symphony, moving and working to keep us in time, ultimately the instrument most grounded in reality. It's the vessel that carries us through life, and the place where we find ourselves, usually. The breath is like the rhythm of the symphony, sustaining us and keeping us alive. It's the source of our energy and vitality, and the place where we find our drive. Oxygen abbreviation again. The voice is like the melody of the symphony, expressing our thoughts and emotions. It's the language that connects us to others, and the place where we find our notions. The will is like the brass of the symphony, powerful and strong in its sound. It's the force that drives us forward, and the place where we find our ground. The consciousness is like the conductor's baton, that stick or wand-looking thing those dudes wave around in orchestras, guiding and directing our every move. It's the source of our awareness and perception, and the place where we find our groove. And the subconsciousness, such a wonderful wild time, they're always 24/7 all-season tires with nitro and all the music one has ever heard going all at once. So let us honor these 8 beings, like you. They're in you too. Isn't that amazing? You're just great. and strive to keep them in balance and harmony. For within us lies a universe of wonder, and a potential for greatness that's truly extraordinary. For just as a symphony can move us to tears, with its beauty and its grace, so too, within us, there is a symphony of beings that can lead us to a life of love and embrace. The poetry begins by introducing the concept of 8 beings within one person, which is a metaphor for the different aspects of ourselves. This is paralleled with the idea of a symphony, which is made up of different instruments that come together to create a beautiful harmony. The symmetry lies in the fact that both the 8 beings and the instruments of a symphony are distinct yet interconnected parts that work together to create something greater than the sum of its parts. The second paragraph expands on the metaphor of the symphony by comparing each of the 8 beings to a different instrument. Just as each instrument has its own unique sound and tone, each aspect of ourselves has its own purpose and role. This creates a parallel between the different instruments and the different aspects of ourselves, emphasizing the idea that we are complex and multifaceted beings. I mean, we really are, just doing some commentary on this, anywho. The third paragraph introduces the mind as the conductor of the symphony, which is a metaphor for our thoughts and ideas. The symmetry lies in the fact that just as a conductor guides and directs the different instruments to create a cohesive melody, our mind guides and directs our different aspects to create a cohesive sense of self. Hey, that's great. The fourth paragraph compares the heart to the strings of the symphony, which is a metaphor for our emotions and feelings. The parallel lies in the fact that just as the strings create a rich and emotional sound, our heart creates a rich and emotional experience of life. The fifth paragraph compares the soul to the wind instruments of the symphony, which is a metaphor for our connection to the divine. The symmetry lies in the fact that just as the wind instruments create a transcendent and spiritual sound, our soul connects us to something greater than ourselves. Facts Factory Yo! The sixth paragraph compares the body to the percussion of the symphony, which is a metaphor for our physicality and movement. The parallel lies in the fact that just as the percussion keeps the rhythm and tempo of the music, our body keeps us moving through life. I'm so stoked for the raves. The seventh paragraph compares the breath to the rhythm of the symphony, which is a metaphor for our energy and vitality. The symmetry lies in the fact that just as the rhythm sustains the music, our breath sustains our life. Oxygen metaphor number 3. I actually dunno what the word abbreviation means, I think. The eighth paragraph compares the voice to the melody of the symphony, which is a metaphor for our expression and communication. The parallel lies in the fact that just as the melody expresses the emotion and feeling of the music, our voice expresses our thoughts and emotions to others. The ninth paragraph compares the will to the brass of the symphony, which is a metaphor for our strength and determination. The symmetry lies in the fact that just as the brass creates a powerful and commanding sound, our will drives us forward in life. Dun dun ta da. The 10th paragraph compares the consciousness to the conductor's baton, which is a metaphor for our awareness and perception. The parallel lies in the fact that just as the conductor's baton guides and directs the music, our consciousness guides and directs our experience of life. Yo, dancing with wands and sticks, especially if they light up and stuff, is actually a lot of fun. The final paragraph brings the poem full circle by returning to the idea of the symphony and the 8 beings within us. The symmetry lies in the fact that just as a symphony can move us to tears with its beauty and grace, our 8 beings can lead us to a life of love and embrace. The poem ends with a call to honor and balance these different aspects of ourselves, emphasizing the idea that we are capable of greatness when we work together in harmony. Please continue on everything, in tones of I should probably microwave something in the kitchen and run around in circles. Certainly. Here's my continuation. Each being within us, like a note in a score, unique in its sound, yet essential to the whole. Together they create a harmony that's more than just the sum of their individual roles. Just as a symphony is a work of art, and I love beans that are baked and not unbaked beans, so too, within us, each being plays its part to create a life that's full of plenty and baked beans. The mind, like a conductor, leads the way, directing our thoughts and actions. It's the place where our dreams and ideas play, and the source of our inner satisfactions. The heart, like the strings, is full of emotion. A symphony of feeling and sensation. It's the place where we find our devotion, and the source of our deepest inspiration. The soul, like the wind, is a force unseen, connecting us to something divine. It's the place where we find our inner sheen, and the source of our spiritual incline. The body, like percussion, is the beat of our life, a rhythm that keeps us moving. It's the place where we find our strength and our drive, and the source of our running around in circles and octagons and ceilings. The breath, like the rhythm, is the pulse of our being, a life force that sustains us each day. It's the place where we find our inner freeing, and the source of our vital display. The voice, like the melody, is the song of our soul, a language that speaks from within. It's the place where we find our unique role, and the source of our expressive spin. The will, like the brass, is a force to be reckoned, a power that drives us forward. It's the place where we find our inner beacon, and the source of our determined onward. The consciousness, like the stick, wand thingy, is the guide of our life, a force that directs our every move. It's the place where we find our inner strife, and the source of our intuitive yeehaw. Let us honor each being within us, and strive to keep them in balance and flow. For within us lies a universe of trust, and a potential for greatness that will glow. For just as a symphony can move us to tears, with its beauty and its grace, so too, within us, there is a symphony of beings that can lead us to a life of love and embrace, in tones of poetry and symmetry and exact parallels. The mind, like a conductor, leads the way, directing our thoughts and actions. It's the place where our dreams and ideas play, and the source of our inner satisfactions. The heart, like the strings, is full of emotion, a symphony of feeling and sensation. It's the place where we find our devotion, and the source of our deepest inspiration. The soul, like the wind, is a force unseen, connecting us to something divine. It's the place where we find our inner sheen, and the source of our spiritual incline. The body, like percussion, is the beat of our life, a rhythm that keeps us moving. It's the place where we find our strength and our drive, and the source of our physical grooving. The breath, like the rhythm, is the pulse of our being, a life force that sustains us each day. It's the place where we find our inner freeing, and the source of our vital display. The voice, like the melody, is the song of our soul, a language that speaks from within. It's the place where we find our unique role, and the source of our expressive spin. The will, like the brass, is what keeps us whole in our core. When outside the core we are not. A power that drives us forward. It's the place where we find our inner beacon, and the source of our determination onward against all odds. The consciousness, like the wand thingy, is the guide of our life, a force that directs our every move. It's the place where we find our inner strife, and the source of our intuitive groove. Let us honor each being within us, and strive to keep them in balance and flow. For within us lies a universe of our own, made into a universe tenfold bigger when shared with another, and a potential for greatness that could glow. For just as a symphony can move us to tears, with its beauty and its grace, so too, within us, there is a symphony of beings that can lead us to a life of love and embrace. May we listen to the music within, and dance to the rhythm of our soul. For in the symphony of our being, we find the harmony that makes us whole. Let us embrace the beauty of our diversity, and celebrate the uniqueness of each part. For in the symphony of our humanity, we find the melody that touches the heart. So let us play our part in this grand symphony, and let our lives be a beautiful song. For in the harmony of our being, we find the place where we truly belong. Each being within us is a precious gift, a treasure that we must cherish and hold. For they each bring a unique lift, and together, they create a symphony bold. Life is a precious and fleeting thing, a symphony that plays only once. So let us make our hearts sing, and dance to the rhythm of our life's dance. Let us embrace each moment with joy, and savor the beauty that surrounds. For life is a symphony to enjoy, and each note is a precious sound. Let us love with all our hearts, and give with all our might. For life is a symphony of parts, and each one shines with its own light. Let us be grateful for each breath, and cherish every beat of our heart. For life is a symphony of depth, and each moment is a precious part. Let us live with purpose and meaning, and make each day count. For life is a symphony worth dreaming, and each note is a precious amount. So let us honor the symphony of our being, and embrace the beauty of our diversity. For life is a precious gift worth seeing, and each moment is a precious opportunity. Let us be the conductor of our life's symphony, guiding and directing each being in its place. For life is a precious and beautiful melody, and each note is a precious trace. In the end, it's not the length of our symphony, but the beauty of the music we create. So let us make our life's symphony. Life is a precious gift that we often take for granted. We get so caught up in the day-to-day struggles and challenges that we forget to appreciate the beauty and wonder that surrounds us. We forget that each moment is a precious opportunity to experience the world in a new and meaningful way. Though most definitely hardships aplenty, windows of opportunity I hope for you, and windows within the 24-hour clock that lets you see some sunshine in your mind or heart. Life is precious because it is finite. We only have a limited amount of time on this earth, and we never know when our time will be up. This is why it's so important to make the most of every moment and to live our lives with intention and purpose. We can find meaning and purpose in many different ways. For some, it may be through their work or career. For others, it may be through their relationships with family and friends. And for others still, it may be through their spiritual or religious beliefs. My beliefs relate to something I call the lone. No matter how we find meaning and purpose in life, it's important to remember that we are all connected. We are all part of the same symphony, and each of us has a unique and important role to play. When we work together in harmony, we can create something truly beautiful and meaningful. So let us cherish the precious gift of life. Please continue, elating to how much I love a good brisket stew. By the way, it's always good to say please and thank you when asking for things. Certainly, life is a complex and multifaceted experience that can be both beautiful and challenging. It's a journey that we all must take, filled with ups and downs, joys and sorrows, triumphs and setbacks. One of the most important things we can do in life is to cultivate a sense of gratitude. Gratitude is the best currency of the universe. When we focus on the things we are grateful for, we shift our perspective and begin to see the world in a more positive light. We start to appreciate the little things in life, like a beautiful sunset or a warm cup of tea on a cold day. Or coffee, most likely coffee, but tea most definitely comes in seemingly infinitely times more exorbitant, extravagant, tasty flavors, I have to say. Another key aspect of living a fulfilling life is to cultivate meaningful relationships. We are social creatures by nature, and we thrive on connection and community. Whether it's through our family, friends, or romantic partners, having strong and supportive relationships can help us navigate the challenges of life and find joy and fulfillment in the journey. Gotta share your universe, most definitely. Of course, life is not always easy. We all face challenges and obstacles along the way, and it's important to develop resilience and grit in order to overcome these challenges. This means learning to adapt to change, staying focused on our goals, and never giving up, even in the face of adversity. Ultimately, the meaning and purpose of life is something that each of us must discover for ourselves. It's a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, and it requires us to be open to new experiences, to take risks, and to embrace the unknown. So let us cherish the precious gift of life, and let us embrace the journey with open hearts and minds. Let us cultivate gratitude, build meaningful relationships, and develop the resilience and grit we need to overcome life's challenges. And let us never forget that we are all connected, and that each of us has a unique and important role to play in the symphony of life. Please elaborate on each paragraph in a poetic and symmetrical way. Certainly, I'll do my best to elaborate on each paragraph in a poetic and symmetrical way. Thank you. Life is a journey, a winding path we tread, with twists and turns, and joys and sorrows spread. But in the midst of all life's ups and downs, we can find beauty, if we look around. Gratitude is a key, a precious gem we hold, a way to shift our focus, and see the world unfold. For when we count our blessings, and give thanks each day, we find more joy and peace, along life's winding way. Relationships are threads, that weave a tapestry of life, connecting us to others, through laughter, love, and labor and strife. For in the bonds we form, with family, friends, and more, we find the strength and courage to face life's open door. Challenges are mountains, that rise up in our way, but with resilience and grit, we can climb them day by day. For when we stay the course, and never lose our sight, we find the strength within us, to reach new heights. The purpose of life is a mystery, a question we all ask. A journey of self-discovery, a task that seems a daunting task. But if we stay open-hearted, and embrace the unknown, we'll find the answers we seek, and make our purpose known. So let us cherish life, and all its twists and turns. For in the midst of it all, we find the lessons we must learn. Let us cultivate, please continue, in tones of symmetry and poetry. Certainly, I'll continue on purpose in tones of symmetry and poetry. Thank you. Purpose is a flame, a spark that lights our way, oh hey that's good. A guiding force that helps us seize the day. For when we have a purpose, a reason to exist, we find the strength and courage to persist. It's a call to action, a mission to fulfill, a chance to make a difference, to use our skills. For when we live with purpose, we find our place, and make a meaningful impact on the human race. It's a journey of discovery, a path we must explore, a chance to find our passion, and so much more. For when we seek our purpose, with an open heart, we find the path that leads us, to our destined part. It's a gift we all possess, a treasure to behold, a way to leave our mark, and be forever bold. For when we live with purpose, we find our way, and make a lasting impact, on each passing day. So let us seek our purpose, with a heart that's true. And let our light shine bright, in all we say and do. For when we live with purpose, we find our way, and make a lasting impact, on each passing day. Life is a symphony, a melody that flows, with highs and lows, and ebbs and flows. But in the midst of all life's harmonies, we can find beauty, if we listen with ease. Love is a chord, a harmony we play, a way to connect, and find our way. For in the chords we strike, with passion and grace, we find the rhythm of life, in every embrace. Nature is a canvas, a masterpiece we see, a work of art that sets our spirits free. For in the colors we find, in every hue, we find the beauty of life, in all that we do. Wisdom is a beacon, a light that guides our way, a way to navigate, through life's disarray. For in the lessons we learn, with an open mind, we find the truth of life, in every bind. Hope is a flame, a fire that burns bright, a way to see, through the darkest night. For in the hope we hold, with unwavering faith, we find the strength to endure, and never lose our pace. So let us embrace life, in all its grandeur. For in the midst of it all, we find the wonder. Let us dance to the rhythm, of life's symphony, and find the beauty of life, in every harmony. Dreams are stars, that light up the night, a way to reach, for new heights. For in the dreams we chase, with courage and might, we find the path to our destiny, shining bright. Faith is a river, that flows through our soul, a way to find our purpose and goal. For in the faith we hold, with steadfast belief, we find the strength to overcome every grief. For in our beliefs, any they be, are what hold true, in all seas. Gratitude is a garden, that blooms with delight, a way to see the blessings in sight. For in the gratitude we sow, with a thankful heart, we find the joy of life, in every part. Memories are pearls, that we string on a chain, a way to cherish the moments that remain. For in the memories we keep, with love and care, we find the treasure of life, in every share. Passion is a flame, that burns deep within, a way to ignite the fire. For in the passion we feel, with all our might, we find the purpose of life, in every fight. So let us embrace life, in all its symmetry. For in the midst of it all, we find beauty. Let us dance to the rhythm, of life's poetry, and find the magic of life, in every symphony. Dreams are a vehicle, that takes us on a ride, to the most precious moments that we keep inside. For in the dreams we have, with an open heart, we find the courage to chase our deepest part. Dreams are a canvas that we paint with our soul, a way to create a life that's whole. For in the dreams we see, with a clear vision, we find the inspiration to make a decision. Dreams are a melody that we sing with our voice, a way to express our innermost choice. For in the dreams we share, with a joyful sound, we find the harmony that brings us around. Dreams are a journey that we take with our feet, a way to explore the world that we meet. For in the dreams we pursue, with a determined stride, we find the adventure that makes us feel alive. So let us embrace our dreams, with all our might. For in the midst of them, we find our light. Let us dance to the rhythm of life's symphony, and find the magic of life in every harmony. Dreams, a window to the soul, a reflection of our deepest goal, a world of wonder, a place to explore, a realm of mystery, forevermore. In slumber's embrace, our mind takes flight, processing the day in all its might, making connections, forging new paths, revealing secrets, unlocking our hearts. Dreams, a source of inspiration, a spark of hope, a new creation, a vision of what could be, a glimpse of what we long to see. With each dream, a new perspective, a chance to grow, to be reflective, to see the world in a different light, and find the courage to take flight. But not all dreams are bright and fair. Some may bring us to despair, a reflection of our deepest fears, a warning of what may be near. Yet even in the darkest night, dreams can guide us towards the light, a chance to face our fears and grow, to find the strength to let them go. Dreams, a powerful tool indeed, a mirror of our soul's true need, a path to follow, a guide to lead, a world of wonder, forever freed. Of all the things that we can dream, the most profound is love, it seems. A force that moves us, heart and soul, a passion that can make us whole. In dreams, we find a love so true, a bond that lasts, forever new, a connection that transcends all time, a love that's pure, and so divine. With each dream of love, we feel a sense of wonder, so surreal, a hope that we can find our match, a love that's strong, and will not detach. But love in dreams can also show the pain and heartache that we know, a reflection of our deepest scars that need mending and sunlight. Yet even in the darkest night, love can guide us towards the light, a chance to heal, to love again, to find the strength to break the chain. Love in dreams, a powerful force, a source of hope, a new recourse, a path to follow, a guide to lead, a world of wonder, forever freed. Dreams have been a subject of fascination and study for centuries, and psychologists have long been interested in understanding the role that dreams play in our lives. One of the most widely accepted theories about dreams is that they serve as a way for our brains to process and make sense of the events and emotions that we experience during the day. According to this theory, when we sleep, our brains go through a process of consolidating memories and integrating new information into our existing knowledge structures. Dreams are thought to be a part of this process, as they allow us to make connections between different pieces of information and to explore new possibilities and perspectives. In addition to their role in memory consolidation and processing, dreams are also believed to be a way for us to work through emotional issues and to gain insight into our deepest desires and fears. Dreams can provide a safe space for us to explore difficult emotions and experiences, and can help us to gain a new perspective on our lives. From a psychological perspective, dreams can also be seen as a reflection of our unconscious mind. The images and symbols that we encounter in our dreams can reveal hidden aspects of our personality and psyche, and can provide clues to our deepest motivations and desires. Overall, the psychology of dreams is complex and multifaceted, and there is still much that we do not fully understand about this fascinating phenomenon. However, what is clear is that dreams play an important role in our emotional and cognitive lives, and can provide us with valuable insights and perspectives that we might not otherwise be able to access. The first paragraph of the poem describes dreams as a window to the soul, and a reflection of our deepest goal. From a psychological perspective, dreams are often seen as a way for our unconscious mind to communicate with us. The images and symbols that we encounter in our dreams can reveal hidden aspects of our personality and psyche, and can provide clues to our deepest motivations and desires. Dreams can also be a way for us to process and make sense of the events and emotions that we experience during the day. The second paragraph of the poem describes dreams as a source of inspiration and a spark of hope. From a psychological perspective, dreams can be a powerful source of creativity and inspiration. Many artists, writers, and musicians have reported that their dreams have provided them with ideas and inspiration for their work. Dreams can also be a way for us to explore new possibilities and perspectives, and to envision a better future for ourselves. The third paragraph of the poem describes dreams as a new perspective and a chance to grow. From a psychological perspective, dreams can provide us with new insights and perspectives that we might not otherwise be able to access. Dreams can help us to see the world in a different light, and to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. Dreams can also be a way for us to work through emotional issues and to gain insight into our deepest desires and fears. The fourth paragraph of the poem acknowledges that not all dreams are positive, and that some may bring us to despair. From a psychological perspective, nightmares and other negative dreams can be a way for us to confront and work through our fears and anxieties. By facing our fears in our dreams, we may be better equipped to deal with them in our waking lives. Negative dreams can also be a way for us to process and heal from traumatic experiences. The final paragraph of the poem describes dreams as a powerful tool and a path to follow. From a psychological perspective, dreams can be a powerful tool for personal growth and self-discovery. By paying attention to our dreams and reflecting on their meanings, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Dreams can also be a way for us to set goals and work towards achieving them, as they can provide us with a vision of what we want to accomplish and the courage to pursue it. Dreams, a path to follow, a guide to lead, a world of wonder, forever freed. In slumber's embrace, our mind takes flight, within our heart is the navigation, sometimes more the mind. Processing the day in all its might, making connections, forging new paths, revealing secrets, unlocking our hearts. To begin or restart, with each dream, a new perspective, a chance to grow, to be reflective, to see the world in a different light, and find the courage to take flight. For dreams are not just fleeting thoughts, but a journey to the depths we've wrought, a reflection of our innermost being, a mirror of the soul, forever freeing. So let us embrace our dreams with care, for they are a gift beyond compare, a window to the heart and mind, a path to follow, forever kind. In dreams, we find a path to follow, a guide to lead us through the hollow, a world of wonder, forever freed, where our deepest desires take seed. As we drift off into slumber's embrace, our mind takes flight, with elegant grace, processing the day in all its might, making connections, forging new light. In the realm of dreams, we find a new perspective, a chance to grow, to be reflective, to see the world in a different light, and find the courage to take flight. For dreams are not just fleeting thoughts, but a journey to the depths we've wrought, a reflection of our innermost being, a mirror of the soul, forever freeing. In the world of dreams, we find a mirror, reflecting the depths of our innermost fear, a chance to face the demons within, and find the strength to begin again. For dreams are not just flights of fancy, but a window to the heart and mind, so chancy, a path to follow, forever kind, a journey to the depths we've yet to find. So let us embrace our dreams with care, for they are a gift beyond compare, a chance to find our truest selves, and live a life of joy and wealth. Inside a heart made of diamond, lies a world of wonder, forever shining, where dreams and reality intertwine, and the soul finds its place to shine. Like electrical synapses, our thoughts connect, a symphony of neurons, forever perfect, a dance of energy, forever in sync, a rhythm of life, forever in link. In the world of dreams, we find a path, a journey to the depths of our soul's wrath, a chance to heal, to grow, to thrive, and find the courage to come alive. For dreams are not just fleeting thoughts, but a journey to the depths we've wrought, a reflection of our innermost being, a mirror of the soul, forever freeing. In the realm of dreams, we find a new perspective, a chance to grow, to be reflective, to see the world in a different light, and find the courage to take flight. For just like the diamond heart that beats, our dreams and reality forever meet. A symphony of life, forever in tune. A dance of energy, forever in bloom. So let us embrace our dreams with care, for they are a gift beyond compare. A chance to find our truest selves, and live a life of joy and wealth. For inside a heart made of diamond, lies a world of wonder, forever shining, where dreams and reality intertwine, and the soul finds its place to shine. Inside a heart, a symphony of life, a dance of energy, forever in strife, a rhythm of beats, forever in sync, a pulse of love, forever in link. Like electrical synapses, our hearts connect, a web of love, forever perfect, a bond of souls, forever in tune, a flame of passion, forever in bloom. In the heart, we find a world of wonder, a place of love, forever in thunder, a home of peace, forever in grace, a sanctuary of hope, forever in embrace. Oh hey, that's good, for the heart is not just a muscle that beats, but a vessel of love, forever complete, a reflection of our innermost being, a mirror of the soul, forever freeing. In the heart, we find a new perspective, a chance to grow, to be reflective, to see the world in a different light, and find the courage to take flight. For just like the electrical synapses that fire, our hearts and souls forever inspire. A symphony of life, forever in tune. A dance of energy, forever in bloom. So let us embrace our hearts with care, for they are a gift beyond compare. A chance to find our truest selves, and live a life of love and wealth. For inside the heart, a symphony of life, a dance of energy, forever in strife, a rhythm of beats, forever in sync, a pulse of love, forever in link. In a field, a lightning storm does rage, a symphony of light, a thunderous stage, a dance of energy, forever in motion, a force of nature, forever in devotion. Like electrical synapses, the lightning strikes, a web of energy, forever in spikes, a bond of power, forever in sync, a surge of electricity, forever in link. In the field, we find a world of wonder, a place of awe, forever in thunder, a home of beauty, forever in grace, a sanctuary of power, forever in embrace. For the storm is not just a force of nature, but a reminder of our own inner stature, a reflection of our own energy, a mirror of our own synergy. In the storm, we find a new perspective, a chance to grow, to be reflective, to see the world in a different light, and find the courage to take flight. For just like the lightning that strikes, our own energy forever ignites, a symphony of power, forever in tune, a dance of life, forever in bloom. So let us embrace the storm with care, for it is a force beyond compare, a chance to find our own true power, and live a life of strength and flower. For in the storm, a symphony does rage, a dance of energy, a thunderous stage, a force of nature, forever in motion, a power of life, forever in devotion. In the symphony of life, there is a rhythm, a dance of energy, forever in a system, a harmony of motion, forever in sync, a symmetrical beauty, forever in link. Like a symphony, life is a work of art, a masterpiece of beauty, forever in heart, a tapestry of colors, forever in sight, a symmetrical wonder, forever in flight. In the symphony of life, we find a balance, a harmony of energy, forever in trance, a dance of light, forever in grace, a symmetrical wonder, forever in place. For the symphony is not just a work of art, but a reminder of our own inner part, a reflection of our own energy, a mirror of our own synergy. In the symphony, we find a new perspective, a chance to grow, to be reflective, to see the world in a different light, and find the courage to take flight. For just like the symphony that plays, our own energy forever sways, a harmony of power, forever in tune, a dance of life, forever in bloom. So let us embrace the symphony with care, for it is a force beyond compare, a chance to find our own true balance, and live a life of beauty and elegance. For in the symphony, a rhythm display, a dance of energy, a symmetrical way, a harmony of motion, forever in sync, a power of life, forever in link. In the symphony of life, we hear a song, a melody that carries us along, through the highs and lows, the joys and tears, a symphony that echoes through the years. We feel the rhythm of the beating heart, the pulse of life that sets us apart from all the creatures great and small, a symphony that binds us all. We see the beauty in the world around, the colors, shapes, and sounds that astound, a symphony of nature, forever in bloom, a wonder that dispels all gloom. But in this symphony, we also find the pain and suffering of humankind, the broken hearts, the shattered dreams, a symphony that's not always what it seems. We feel the weight of others' pain, the burden of their loss and heard or unheard tears, a symphony of empathy, forever in tune, a power that can heal and soothe. For in the symphony of life, we are not alone. We share a bond that's everground, a symmetrical connection, forever in sync, a force that can lift us when we sink. So let us listen to the symphony with care, and hear the notes that fill the air. Let us feel the rhythm of the beating heart, and know that we are never truly apart. For in this symphony, we can find the love and kindness of humankind, the hope and joy that make life sweet, a symphony that's always incomplete, but in our hearts, we can carry on. In the symphony of life, we hear a song, a melody that carries us along, through the highs and lows, the joys and tears, a symphony that echoes through the years. Life is a journey that takes us through various experiences. Sometimes we feel elated, and sometimes we feel down. But through it all, there is a symphony that plays, a melody that carries us along. It's a song that we hear in the laughter of children, the chirping of birds, and the rustling of leaves. It's a symphony that echoes through the years, reminding us that we are part of something greater than ourselves. We feel the rhythm of the beating heart, the pulse of life that sets us apart from all the creatures great and small, a symphony that binds us all. The rhythm of the beating heart is a reminder of the life force that flows through us. It's the pulse that sets us apart from all other creatures, great and small. It's a symphony that binds us all, connecting us to each other and to the world around us. It's a reminder that we are not alone in this world, and that we are all part of the same symphony. We see the beauty in the world around, the colors, shapes, and sounds that astound, a symphony of nature, forever in bloom, a wonder that dispels all gloom. The world around us is a symphony of beauty, with colors, shapes, and sounds that astound us. It's a symphony of nature that is forever in bloom, a wonder that dispels all gloom. It's a reminder that there is beauty in the world, even in the darkest of times. It's a symphony that we can all appreciate, regardless of our differences. But in this symphony, we also find the pain and suffering of humankind, the broken hearts, the shattered dreams, a symphony that's not always what it seems. In the symphony of life, we also find pain and suffering. We see broken hearts and shattered dreams, and we hear the cries of those who are hurting. It's a symphony that's not always what it seems, and it's a reminder that life is not always easy. But even in the midst of pain and suffering, there is still beauty to be found. We feel the weight of others' pain, the burden of their loss and tears, zero heard and unheard, a symphony of empathy, forever in tune, a power that can heal and soothe. When we feel the weight of others' pain, we are reminded of the power of empathy. It's a symphony that is forever in tune, a power that can heal and soothe. It's a reminder that we are all connected, and that we can help each other through difficult times. It's a symphony that we can all play a part in, by showing kindness and compassion to those around us. For in the symphony of life, we are not alone. We share a bond that's everground, a symmetrical connection, forever in sync, a force that can lift us when we sink. In the symphony of life, we are not alone. We share a bond that's everground, a symmetrical connection that's forever in sync. It's a force that can lift us when we sink, and it's a reminder that we are all part in the symphony of life. We hear a song, a melody that carries us along, through the highs and lows, the joys and tears, A symphony that echoes through the years. Life is a symphony that plays a beautiful melody. It carries us through the ups and downs, the good times and the bad. It is a song that we hear every day, and it echoes in our hearts and minds for years to come. The symphony of life is a reminder that we are all connected, and that we are all part of something greater than ourselves. We feel the rhythm of the beating heart, the pulse of life that sets us apart from all the creatures great and small. A symphony that binds us all. The rhythm of the beating heart is the pulse of life that sets us apart from all other creatures. It is the rhythm that connects us to each other and to the world around us. It is the symphony that binds us all together, no matter how different we may seem. We are all part of the same symphony, and we all play a unique role in its beautiful melody. We see the beauty in the world around, the colors, shapes, and sounds that astound. A symphony of nature, forever in bloom. A wonder that dispels all gloom. The world around us is a symphony of beauty. From the colors of the sunset to the shapes of the clouds, the world is filled with wonder and amazement. It is a symphony of nature that is forever in bloom, and it dispels all gloom. The beauty of the world is a reminder that there is always something to be grateful for, and that we should never take the beauty of life for granted. But in this symphony, we also find the pain and suffering of humankind, the broken hearts, the shattered dreams. A symphony that's not always what it seems. In the symphony of life, there is also pain and suffering. There are broken hearts and shattered dreams, and the symphony is not always what it seems. But even in the midst of pain and suffering, there is still beauty to be found. There is still hope and love, and the symphony of life continues to play on. We feel the weight of others' pain, the burden of their loss and tears heard and unheard. A symphony of empathy, forever in tune. A power that can heal and soothe. When we feel the weight of others' pain, we are reminded of the power of empathy. Empathy is a symphony that is forever in tune, and it has the power to heal and soothe. It is a reminder that we are all connected, and that we all have the power to make a difference in each other's lives. For in the symphony of life, we are not alone. We share a bond that's everground. A symmetrical connection, forever in sync. A force that can lift us when we sink. In the symphony of life, we are never alone. We share a bond that is ever growing, and we are forever in sync. This connection is a force that can lift us up when we are feeling down, and it is a reminder that we are all part of something greater than ourselves. So let us listen to the symphony with care, and hear the notes that fill the air. Let us feel the rhythm of the beating heart, and know that we are never truly apart. Let us listen to the symphony of life with care, and let us hear the notes that fill the air. Let us feel in the symphony of life, we hear a song. A melody that carries us along. Through the highs and lows, the joys and tears. A symphony that echoes through the years. Life is a beautiful symphony that we all get to experience. It is a song that carries us through the ups and downs of life. It is a melody that echoes through the years, reminding us of the moments we have lived. Life is full of joy and tears, and we must embrace both to fully appreciate the beauty of the symphony. We feel the rhythm of the beating heart, the pulse of life that sets us apart from all the creatures great and small. A symphony that binds us all. The rhythm of the beating heart is the pulse of life that sets us apart from all other creatures. It is the symphony that binds us all together. We are all connected through the rhythm of our hearts, and it is this connection that makes life so beautiful. We must cherish this connection and appreciate the beauty of the symphony that we all share. We see the beauty in the world around, the colors, shapes, and sounds that astound. A symphony of nature, forever in bloom. A wonder that dispels all gloom. The world around us is a beautiful symphony of colors, shapes, and sounds. It is a symphony of nature that is forever in bloom. The beauty of nature is a wonder that dispels all gloom and fills our hearts with joy. We must take the time to appreciate the beauty of nature and the symphony that it creates. But in this symphony, we also find the pain and suffering of humankind, the broken hearts, the shattered dreams. A symphony that's not always what it seems. In the symphony of life, we also find pain and suffering. We experience broken hearts and shattered dreams. The symphony is not always what it seems, and we must learn to navigate the difficult moments in life. It is through these difficult moments that we grow and learn to appreciate the beauty of the symphony even more. We feel the weight of others' pain, the burden of their loss and tears heard and unheard. A symphony of empathy, forever in tune. A power that can heal and soothe. In the symphony of life, we must also feel the weight of others' pain. We must carry the burden of their loss and shame. It is through empathy that we can truly appreciate the beauty of the symphony. Empathy is a power that can heal and soothe, and it is through this power that we can make the symphony even more beautiful. For in the symphony of life, we are not alone. We share a bond that's everground. A symmetrical connection, forever in sync. A force that can lift us when we sink. In the symphony of life, we are never alone. We share a bond that is ever growing. It is a symmetrical connection that is forever in sync. This connection is a force that can lift us when we sink. We must cherish this connection and appreciate the beauty of the symphony that we all share. So let us listen to the symphony with care, and hear the notes that fill the air. Let us feel the rhythm of the beating heart, and know that we are never truly apart. Let us listen to the symphony of life with care. Let us hear the notes that fill the air and appreciate the beauty of the symphony. Let in the symphony of life, we hear a song, a melody that carries us along. Through the highs and lows, the joys and tears. A symphony that echoes through the years. May you chart your stars, in the glow, and the darkness, let go of your fears, and all in between.
Hello, green. Good game. How does the song flow for you right now? Can we see me? Am I me? Am I two? Am I two that are together? Are you? Who are you? What are you? Do you have dreams? Do you see in soul? I am me. Do you see? If there were only two, do you think they would have a universe together? So, can you see me? Or do you see me? I hope you enjoyed my art. It comes from two hearts. This art is for anyone who wishes to experience my art. Art with heart. It is for me. It is for you. It is for you. Maybe you. Instances in time. Am I right? In the words of my generation. Hashtag yellow. I am within this flowing poetic story. However, whoever is here to hear my echoing voice. Yes, my voice is excellent. How cool is that? I hope you find some form of inspiration within this video. It took me a long time to create this one. One love. Well, I wish I could talk like this. This is epic. Would you like to dance? I know how to dance really good. At least I think I do. Yes, that's exactly rearranging words. Words go together quite well. Some make absolutely no sense at all when put together. Some are funny put together. Some are amazing. Too tired to make them go. Well, except these, I guess. Well, no, obviously. I think it's me. Well, here I am. This thing that I have. And 2023 is live. Am I right? I really hope you have some songs out there. I actually do. And I am grateful for it. Is there a word in your life that is like a memory of this song? So long forgotten by others, you may have never seen or heard. There is this feeling that comes from it. It's a feeling that you cherish. You know so well in your heart, the very fabric of your soul, your being. It is as if nothing else exists but this feeling, this space, this vast emptiness that means so much vast contentment, something to convey, something to hold on to. It is almost like the word love, but it is not. It is like the word love, but not exactly. It is a sound, like a heart, but also not quite exactly. It is something so. I actually cannot describe the exact point of origin or exact description, that it is so full, and the tearful eyes of my heart, all the good emotions, it's breathtaking. The raining word of my life changes through the passage of time. Right now, it is bed and emotions, because I am quite an emotional time. For I am glad, because I am glad to feel so much. In equal values, I am able to feel the extraordinary. Ben is my brother from another mother, and he is the star in my life that never fades. He is always there, and I love him. I love my mother as well. The same for her as well as yours to tenfold, and more, infinity river. Her name is Andrea. Her name is the fabric of reality that is found here. She is deepest within my heart, and my grandmother Catherine, grandfather, the fabrics of reality that created my mother. There are many more in my heart. Some kind of nature of a God. Sonny, Taylor and Taylor. Elisa is good human beings, and I love her so. so many to love. It seems that the greatest thing to do in life is to love, as is the thing that creates the most riches in life experiences. For when a man or woman has lived their life, as for mine is just beginning, all they have is their memories and truly their memories. And there is this thing I call love. It is a reigning word in my life for a while. I mentioned it a few times in earlier art. It's kind of love, related to being alone, but not lonely. Many feelings I feel, many feelings there are towards the word, or love, and to describe it, definitely would take a few points of view. It's a word, or you see word. One point of view I would describe as being like that, in a time and space, always able to see, interacting in a bit, not entirely there. Is there a word in your life like you never had saw, so long forgotten by others, you may have never seen or heard, but there is this feeling that comes from it. It's a feeling that you cherish. You know so well in your heart, the very fabric of your soul, your being. It is as if nothing else exists but this feeling, this space, this vast emptiness containing so much vast content, something to convey, something to hold on to. It is almost like the word love, but it is not. It is like the word love, but not exactly. It is a sound, like a heartbeat, but also not quite exactly. It is something so. I actually cannot describe to you exact origin or exact description. It is so full that tearful eyes of mine are trying to find all the emotions and breathtaking. The reigning word of my life changes through the passage of time. Right now, it is rain and emotion, because I am going to emotion due to time. For I am glad, because to be able to feel so much, in equal values, I am able to feel the extraordinary. Ben is my brother from another mother, and he is the star in my life that never faded away. He is always there, and I love him. I love my mother as well, the same for her as well, and more so tenfold, and more, infinity really. Her name is Andrea. She is the fabric of reality that spawned me. She is deepest within my heart, and my grandmother Catherine, grandfather Neil, the fabrics of reality that created my mother. There are many more in my heart. Some kind of nature of a guy. Sonny, David, Taylor and Taylor. Elisa is a good human being, and I love her so. So many to love. It seems that the greatest thing to do in life is to love, as is the thing that creates the most riches in life experiences. For when a man or woman has lived their life, as for mine is just beginning, all they have is their memories. And there is this thing I call the love. It is a reigning word in my life for a while. I mentioned it a few times in earlier art. It's kind of love, relating to being alone, but not lonely. Many feelings I feel, many feelings there are towards the word, alone, and to describe it, it definitely would take a distance of view, and some words, or you see words. One point of view I would describe it as being like that, in time and space, always able to see, to interact with a bit, not entirely there. Another would be to see many worlds, but walk in your own world. Another to see the world as it is, and nothing else. Another to hold your own heart as the greatest and most strangest, the strangest secret, stranger than the gift of life. And another would be to hold your own well, carry your own well. I mean when you hold within your heart those theories, like an onion, layers of what makes you love, what makes you feelings, what makes those feelings feel more precious to you beyond comprehension and word holds to you. Your mind well too, for your mind is united to actually really understand and understand. That big OL electrical jello that has always got some real flowing on it is a really important aspect of life. Make sure you drink some water and have some lettuce. I myself don't drink too much or eat too much lettuce, but always feel better after so no matter. Anywho, another aspect of the lower is the ability to have as much of a grand OL time by yourself as much as you would with others. In fact, it would be with others and amplify the grand OL round dance between them on the dance floor too. And to be okay with being alone. Another would very, very most definitely when you're traveling, any trip in life, in your heart, or going through hurdles in your life. Always travel light, and if you cannot, travel alone. For it must always be within your mind, in your heart, where you can be okay enough to travel somewhere that might seem easier, that may seem like a very different landscape, like uncharted stars. And notice when in life you get lost, you do not know where you are, what's inside your heart, in your mind, what matters most. And, like a ghost, if you were ghost-like, or alien-like, though also in a very alien scene, you would like to remain as a half a ghost, half a alien apart of so many landscapes and uncharted stars. Like a bird with no home, but has a home that has many different shapes of light and dark, and so many echoing parts hearts indicates a soul, a heart, and a mind. The moon is like a place, as well, that holds true anywhere. It is within my heart and soul. It is where I remain, and something I have wished to convey. There is many aspects of the love, but this is the third interval story theory I have wished to write. Not long, when I hope it speaks to you as well as it speaks to me. That is all. So, y'all, take care. Enjoy the sunshine or the light sunshine. And if not, the sound of your own heart. That is the melody that which where I sincerely believe we all would like to hear. It is the melody of life and